I am Cam the Artisan. Today is December 5th, 2019. As of today, I am 22 years old. I have exactly 5,940 Instagram followers right now. I believe, hold on, let me check like two more. Cause I don't believe it's this one that I'm looking at. I think it is, wow. Oh, no, it's this one, hold on. It's okay. It's this one. It has 1,199 likes.
Dope.
Which is funny, that's funny, I don't know why. So, both of those are the same show, the Kennesaw State Homecoming show. I believe that it was between 1,000 and like 1,500 people in the crowd, but that was my favorite show. Pretty much everywhere I go at this point, it's not like crazy, but it's to a point to where it's between at least 1 to 3 people that recognize me, whether it's at a party, an event, a showcase, wherever. I would say just stay original. Be unique, and just keep pushing when you don't feel like pushing. As of today, I would say Johnny Venus from Earth Gang, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Ari Lennox, Childish Gambino, and Tyler, the Creator. Thus far, hitting 1 million streams on one song, Fader Fort stage at A3C, Kennesaw State's Homecoming, and dropping my very first album. My favorite movie, not a lot of people know this, my favorite movie is Inception, actually. It's funny. My favorite color is blue. I don't know, I think people, I believe it's in a good light. I don't think anybody thinks of me in a negative fashion. I also believe that people are rooting for me. I don't have a girlfriend. I do have a crush though. As of right now, I think my biggest regret is not letting this investor put money behind Bliss. Just, I would say 1990s London fashion. You know, a little smidge of New York fashion, and just my own like style and how I would put clothes together. Biggest thing that I've learned so far is to not take no for an answer, and also everyone that was there at the beginning is not gonna be there at the end. It's kind of 50-50. It's like certain areas of the city is behind me, but like the city as a unit, I feel like the city as a unit is behind me too. But then again, I don't. It just depends on what's going on. Funny backstory: I was at a listening party for this artist that I know, and before I left, I got introduced to this photographer. Shout out to Chuck Rare, and we were just talking for a minute. We exchanged Instagrams, and like I never met him in person. All of a sudden, he walked away, and then like he stopped, and I saw him stop, and he was like, "Bro, do you have a song called Where You At?" And I was just like, "Yeah, wow, what's up?" He was like, "Bro, I've been listening to you for like, since the album came out, bro. Like, I didn't even know you lived in Atlanta. Like, bro, it's so good to meet you." That was crazy. Childish Gambino, Cole said he's not doing no more features, so scratch Cole out. Kendrick Lamar, and I want to see what a song with me and Solange would sound like.
definitely.
As of right now, I want to go to Canada. Favorite album of 2019 is Igor by Tyler the Creator. I do. I feel pressure just in general, just because a lot of things that I've done in 2019, it's just like, how am I going to top that? Because if I don't top it, then people are going to say I fell off. So, like, even if I was to equal everything that I did in 2019, people will still be like, okay, where's the blow up at? Like, people are going to be expecting a blow up. Not saying I will or won't blow up in 2020, but I definitely feel like there's pressure on like what it is that I do next year for sure. I would say yeah, just because knowing that people have stopped, they've stopped from killing themselves. They've, gotten an entirely new perspective. They're happier now just by listening to a song that I made or an album that I made. And even just like being out in certain, places in Atlanta and just meeting people for the first time, people's like faces glowing up when they meet me. Like, yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it for sure.
All right. That's a wrap.
I would say more followers, more streams, more shows out the state. Better music, of course. A bigger platform, bigger stature in Atlanta, just as far as like popularity wise. And more friends, more networking opportunities to reach the masses. Like on a Shawn Mendes, Ariana Grande, Drake kind of level. I will not settle for anything less. My dad's from New Jersey, Newark to be exact. My mom is from Atlanta, and my dad moved to Atlanta, I believe he said at the age of 19. And then fast forward, here I am. As of right now, just being happy and staying happy. You can never please everyone, but just keeping the relationships that I have now with everyone. And also just making an impact on not just Atlanta but the world, because that's what I want to pursue. That's my main motto.
So my first question, right? Why do you like Swedish fish?
Why do I like Swedish fish?
It's nasty.
Swedish fish is really, really good. It's basically Sour Patch Kids, but without the sour. And a lot of people don't realize that, so they're just like, when they eat Swedish fish, it's like, Swedish fish is nasty. It's the same thing. It's just shaped differently, and it has no sour particles.
Where did the whole Cam's Sundays fit come from?
Okay, that's a good question. It was just random. Like I just felt like, even though people know me of being a fashionable person, they don't see it often. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just like whatever I wear to church every Sunday, I'm gonna just put it on my story, call it Cam, the Artisan Sunday Fit, and I honestly didn't think people were like rocking with it at first, but people would be like looking, they'd be like, oh, okay, like this fit's kind of fire, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
I was on your Instagram live one time and asked you for a feature. You told me it was what, like 250, I think?
Yeah.
So why 250? Why so high?
It's not even high. Like, okay, so at the beginning of the year, it was literally only $50. But then you take into the fact that I drop an album, a sold out album release party, I have a campaign with Sprite. I did one music fest. I did Kennesaw State's homecoming. And I sell out of all of my merch. That's what bumped it from 50 to 250. Because people are now watching me and they're like, yo, I gotta do a song.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna make this my last question. Why don't you have a video with me?
Well, I didn't meet you until after I did the Where You At video with Kevin. So, I mean, if you want to run a video, we can run a video. You gotta pay me $250 though.
Hey, you 250 to do it. Alright, you gotta double that.
Alright.
I'm paying you 250, you gotta double that. Give my 250 back. Plus another 250.
No.
So you
Okay.
pay me 250.
All right, bet we can do that.
That's a bet.
All right.
Alright, that's a wrap.
Bet.